Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Caracciolo here with NBC 10 outside Gillette Stadium. Thousands of fans are lining up for a chance to get their hands on some of the Eras Tour official merchandise before Taylor Swift performs here for the next three nights. So we're going to give you a live look at what the scene here is like as thousands of people have been lining up. I'm told the very first people got in line at 2:30 this morning to get some of that merch. The merch truck opened up at 10 a.m. and it's going to be here until 7 this evening. So I'm going to flip the camera, give you a live look. Here's the line. We've got a couple thousand people waiting outside Gillette Stadium to get their hands on some of that merch. Now, people have said they've been waiting about 1 to 2 hours in the line for those people who got here after the 10 a.m. start time. But as I mentioned, the very first people showed up at 2:30 this morning to get their hands on some of this merch. They're playing some Taylor Swift music here as fans are waiting to get. Here's the truck right over here. There's 13 lines for people to come up and pick out their merch. I'm told the blue crew neck is one that everybody wants to get their hands on. There's a limit of 2 blue crew necks per purchase. And Taylor Swift will be performing here for the next 3 nights, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday night will be her 13th time performing at Gillette Stadium. And if you know Taylor Swift, you know 13 is a really big number for her. Gillette is also the very first stadium she performed a stadium show at. So a lot of fans very excited to see her back here again this weekend. So here are the lines, and it's moving relatively quickly. We're going to go over, see how long some of these fans have been waiting in line for. What time did you guys get in line? 10, 11, so not too bad, not too bad. All right. So not too far from the front. They're going around a little bit and then up to the truck. They say they got here around 10, 11 a.m. and they're still waiting to get their hands on some of this official merchandise. The truck here will be open until 7 tonight, and they say they do expect to have enough merch that people coming throughout the day will be able to continue coming and get some. Now, if you're coming to the concert this weekend, parking lots are going to open at 2:30, and they are for ticket holders only. Back here in line, how long have you guys been waiting? What time did you get here? 11:15. Not too bad. What do you want to get?
Definitely the crew neck. I want the quarter zip and just like the regular black tour hoodie. Or not hoodie, shirt. Yeah.
Are you guys coming to the show?
We have tickets for Sunday, yeah.
For Sunday, 13th show.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Secret songs, obviously.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. So for those of you who don't know, at every show, Taylor Swift has been performing 2 surprise songs, changing up the set list a little bit. So a lot of fans waiting to see what the surprise songs will be each night of this weekend. I've heard a lot of hope that Long Live might be one of the surprise songs for Sunday at that 13th show. Here are the lines extending back. They've got it's set up so it can kind of weave through the parking lot. And this is parking lot 3B. So if you're planning on coming down, the merch truck will be here until 7 tonight. You can park in 3B and then walk to the front of this parking area and hop in line to get your merch. If you're coming this weekend, as these signs are saying all over here, tickets are required to access the parking lots. And we've spoken with state police in this area who say they are asking people not to come down to Foxborough if you do not have tickets. At some of the other stops along the tour, especially in Philly, we saw thousands of fans were waiting and listening, watching outside of the stadium. They say that's not quite possible here because Gillette is in Foxborough. There's just Route 1 going in and out. There's not really places for you to park if you're not in the official parking, and that official parking will be limited to people with tickets only. Stadium side parking is completely sold out. So if you have a ticket and you haven't paid for additional parking, you have to park on the opposite side of Route 1 and then walk over. There's also a clear bag policy in effect, or you can bring a small wristlet. We have all those details on our website, turnto10.com. Everything you need to know ahead of the concert this weekend. And if you need water, they're selling water here and Gatorade as you come down to buy your merch this weekend. There's also right over here a big poster all the fans have been signing.
I'm not working where I'm like at an age of having people sign this like not bad.
If you have questions about the concert weekend, you can drop them in the chat. I'll try to answer as many as we can. We also have a full guide for everything you need to know on turnto10.com. Now, speaking with police, they are especially worried about traffic on Friday. Janet Jackson is playing in Mansfield, so that is also going to add to that traffic. Plus, you have just the regular Friday commuter traffic and all of that. There are somebody asking in the chat if there's kids. There's been a lot of kids here as well. Some parents have said they've come for their kids, but a lot of people here with their kids as well. Really a wide age range of people here waiting to get the merch. One thing to note, if you're coming as well, you can bring portable chargers into the stadium. Just make sure that they're in your clear bag or that they fit into a small wristlet. Otherwise, security says they will send you back to your car. And if you're using the free parking that comes with your ticket, that's on the opposite side of Route 1. So you don't want to have to walk back across Route 1, put your bag in your car, and then back to the stadium. The doors to the stadium are opening at 4:30, but parking opens at 2:30, and they're encouraging people to get here as early as possible. We've seen a lot of college students who just finished for their semester coming out, spending the day here to wait and get their hands on some of this merch, and then they'll be coming to the shows this weekend. The first person showed up at 2:30 this morning. I spoke with somebody who said they got here around 4 a.m. because they wanted to make sure they got the size they wanted of everything. The blue crew neck is what most people say they're most excited to get. There's a limit of 2 per person on those. And you can see the line just keeps going. People just continue to show up. If you have any other questions about the concert weekend, you can drop them in the chat. We also have a full guide on turnto10.com with everything you need to know ahead of the Taylor Swift shows this weekend. She's performing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and traffic on Friday especially is expected to be very crazy because of the commuter traffic combined with Janet Jackson playing just down the road. Lots and lots of people going to be out and about this weekend. And as somebody mentioned in the chat, the Celtics are at the Garden tomorrow night as well. So even more things adding to that traffic. If you are coming, tickets to for the MBTA are already sold out. So if you don't have those tickets, you will have to drive. But anyone with a ticket to the concert will get free parking on the opposite side of Route 1 starting at 2:30. Alrighty, well that's a live look at everything going on here at Gillette today. Concert weekend starts tomorrow, but really it's already getting underway now as thousands of fans have been lining up all morning waiting to get their hands on some of the official tour merchandise before Taylor Swift performs here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For everything you need to know about the concert rules, regulations, where you can park, what you can bring into the stadium, we have that all linked for you on turnto10.com, and we'll have live updates tonight starting at 4 p.m. on NBC 10.